This is it. What you've been waiting for, guys. Hello to you, the season few. These are my balancing sliders and a short video on why I do it. Now, AI standing strike reversal rate, I'm going to go ahead and put that right at 87 or anywhere from 87 to about 55, 87 to 55, anywhere within that range. I mean, of course, 1 or 2 knots really doesn't matter. I've noticed it has to be at least 7 or 8 to see even a count punch change. So there's that. AI standing grapple reversal rate. We're talking about the computer surviving. So do not crank this up too much. If you want a luchador style fighting, right? If you want some guys doing craziness, crank it up, right? Everything's going to get reversed. But I really honestly like to keep it at 60. It keeps the computer with maybe 1 or 2 reversals. I'll do a playtest after this with the stats on so you can see their health, you can see their reversals, you can see how the computer is working. AI ground strike and reversal rate. So this, guys, is about no selling, all right? This is a big no-no. Stop no selling, right? This is probably going to keep everyone on your stream. When a guy does your finisher, boom, hit you with that huge jackknife powerbomb, goes to do a stomp to keep you down there, and the guy reverses it instantly. This is where you want to stop that. Tank it. Absolutely take it to 0 if you want to. I don't even care. Take it to 0 if you want to. The computer will survive. The computer will survive. Okay, so we're gonna actually go to 25. People have been. I'm gonna go to 30 because we got WrestleMania coming up soon, and so I really don't actually, yeah. WrestleMania is coming up soon. And I'm not playing that game with them. All right, so AI finisher reversal rate. Why this? Why that? Because this right here is one of those moments where I create the storyline. Now, there's a lot more that goes on with this specifically, which has to do with the pin escape for each of my characters, which is also at 100, right? So everybody has a base stat line in my universe of 100 pin escape. Why? Because now I know for sure what every character can do, right? We might even run over there really quick and I'll show you what I mean. Hey guys, this is my CAW universe roster, right? We got a few people here, different levels, different this, but if we look at someone that's high on the totem pole, right? Like my man Jakai, one of my newest characters, thank you to him and all that he's been doing. He's been getting in my Cash App, giving him a huge boost. So let's look at what's going on here, right? Nothing maxed out. Other, your body durability is really important for your character too. Don't let your character go down. But this is the most important. Even if all of these stats are tanked, all of these stats are absolutely tanked. Keep your pin escape up to 100 so you can have a good show. Now, if you're playing on legendary, it can get a little ridiculous, right? But the damage output can offset all of that. So gotta make sure you keep it at 100, because even if I have a guy that I'm pushing really big, right, like Jakai, and then I go to somebody like my son, who I'm not pushing right now, right, Young Savage, you take a peek at him, right, who's tanked, absolutely tanked, but he still gets his White Mermaid. That's his White Mermaid boost, right? That's his specials and finisher boosts, right? Pin escapes at 100. So no matter what, we all know that it's not going to take just a clothesline to put him down. That it's not going to do some wonkiness. On legendary, it can do it, but that's a conversation for another time. All right, where were we? I think that was it, right? So everybody's at 100. This is at 100, so you can have one of those created cool moments, right? You create moments with your sliders by, oh, he goes for his finisher. He gains a finisher. He goes for his finisher. He reverses his finisher. He goes for his finisher. Oh, my God. Boom. Epic moment created through you mathematically getting the AI to hopefully, roll the dice. It happens. It happens every once in a while, but Got to be smart enough to see it too. You know, some people are like, oh, that was just a kick to the gut. No, that was a setup for the triple butterfly, and then he went for his finisher, and then he reversed it. And then, so, you know, if people are smart and wise to their character, they can really create some cool moments. For an object attack reversal rate, do not move. Like, I'm coming for a chair shot. That's the way. It's just, like, you cannot, like, dodge a chair shot every single time. I think the lower end of the spectrum, anything from 50 to below, is where it's at, because I hate when guys are going for, it looks so fake, going for a ladder shot and dude just dodges it, and it just throws the whole, it doesn't give weapons of the validity they need. It doesn't give weapons the fear that they deserve. So AI grab breaker rate, 50 to 56, on the higher spectrum. I like it on high. I'm going to even crank it up a little bit more because WrestleMania is coming. Now, what does this do? It allows guys to reverse, and your guy's not going to get grabbed by the back of the neck and get dragged all over the place like he's not even there. You know, sometimes the game can look a little crazy, and when it does that glitch where it's dragging them to a rope, but then it says the corner, and it's like, you can tell the AI gets confused. Well, break out. You know, they need to be breaking out before that even happens. So that's what this is all about here. Crank it up. The higher the better, honestly. I don't like it when my characters get, you know, I don't like it. It just looks so fake when they get dragged around the ring right now. Submission rate, it can slow down the match. Submissions, if you crank it too high, can slow down the match. So I think this should be at 45, period. Like, this should be at 45. No major submissions unless it's happening. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want your character fighting, you want your character doing this, doing that. Like, 45, 55, depending on what kind of match you want. And I actually have a submission match coming up, so I'll actually turn that up to 45 just a little bit. But it just slows down the match so much. Like, oh, they're punching, they're doing this, they're doing that. He goes off the top rope and goes for a single leg Boston. Like, what are you doing? It's ridiculous. I'm actually not going to do that. No, go back to 45. AI dive rate. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it already. If you're not a luchador, you know, your character is not supposed to be doing this stuff. Like, and even if your character is 7 feet tall, the AI is over here doing suicide dives. So that's just, no, tank that. And if your character has it as a special, if your character has it high on its player tendencies, which is a special, I want you guys to go check out on my shorts, my YouTube shorts. You guys can go and see player tendencies, the secret menu, and grapple rate. Boom, it all depends. Like, so right now I have a high striking scenario going on. I want it to look like a fight. You can interchange these two. I don't really think that you should have them at the same. It kind of confuses the AI. Not confuses, but it doesn't give it a fluent, like the AI does. It'll go like punch, grab, instead of combo, instead of actually doing a grapple combination where it's like, okay, this is a grappling match now, right? Like, this is happening. Guy goes for a single leg, he shoots under, boom, he rolls out, gets a reversal from a grapple that he's trying to do on the ground, doesn't get it, boom, pops up, starts doing the wham bam thank you ma'ams. Like, so it's going to become a cool thing where, all right, now I've switched from striking to grappling, and anybody who's been watching the SSU up until episode, we're at 24, you guys will see a huge change in the way things are fighting now, because guys have been fighting it out to really like a street brawl. I've been wanting it to be more of a street brawl, and now we're going to more of a technical grappling, old school wrestling. We're going back to what I know and love, so this is going to be one of my favorite episodes for sure. Limb targeting, I love it. I love when they do those limb targets. It unlocks moves that you don't see the AI do a lot. So, you know, from 50 to 70 is good. You don't want too much of that going on. So I'm actually going to lower mine a little bit. AI running rate, stop doing that stupid thing where they both run at each other in the beginning of the match. Like, we're both going for a spear 90% of the time. Your character is going for a running attack. So running attacks are losing their validity. They don't look good, when these guys are doing them, because they just don't, like, they do it over and over and over again. So on the lower side, from like 20 to 40 is all good with me, because the computer wants to do running attacks. They know they're the most lethal, and they won't be lethal if you're just running, doing a spear over again. It just makes it look ridiculous. So AI block rate and dodge rate, I guess it depends on what you want to go down. Like, if you want that luchador style fight, you want that good street brawl like I was doing, okay, so you need a dodge rate. That looks really good when guys are doing strikes and they're both dodging. Almost looks like a boxing match, right? So you want your dodge rate up high and your strike rate up high, and then you'll have yourself a good one. But now what we're doing, right, is the opposite. We're switching the universe to go for a more grapple based. And so now what'll happen is guys will block the grapple, right? And it looks good when they block the grapple, because they basically, it looks like they're doing a wizard. Like, when the computer puts their hands up for a block and then lets it go to do another grapple, it almost looks like they're parrying the other person's arms out of the way. Like, their heavy grapple gets countered by the block animation, and it looks really sweet, and it looks like some good old-fashioned wrestling. So that's coming up next. This is all for play. If you play 1v1, I play my universe. 90% of the time I play my universe, and when I play 1v1, when I just go straight to play and do 1v1, I always want to have somebody interrupting the match. I think it's cool. Referee downtime, make it matter. If the ref goes down, which he rarely does, the ref rarely goes down, make sure you keep it at 100, so it matters, bro. He needs to stay down. These are all for you if you play the game. I've never noticed that the basic reversal windows, and I've never seen the computer ever matter between these. I think these are for your character only. If the computer wants to kick out, the computer will kick out, no matter what. No matter how small the box is, no matter how big the box is, if it wants to kick out, it will. Signature and finisher reversals. Now, again, this is where it's at. You want these cranked up. You want these on the higher end. If you want those good moments that we're trying to create, right? When the back and forth, which is one of those, like, I freaking love that. I love it. Back and forth, and then boom, someone lands their finisher. They're all out of reversals. They're all out of energy. Boom, classic finish to a wrestling match. But on the other end of the spectrum, maybe no one hits their finisher a lot. No one hits that thing, and when he does it, and it's game over. No one's gonna stop the spear, spit, jackknife. Let's go. Weapon reversal, of course, we already talked about that. Stamina cost, very important. Boom, crank this stuff up, man. If you want your stuff looking realistic, if you want it looking like where a guy falls down because he's tired, you need this. You cannot have it down here thinking that your guys are going to look realistic when everything they do only costs half a stamina. You need to crank it up. Get those tired animations after a finisher going. Crank it up. Stamina recovery rate. Just because they do it and fall over doesn't mean that they should be falling over and looking ridiculous, They should be falling over and looking good. So once they fall over, they need to get up. They need to recover quickly. 50 to 70, from 50 to 70. Keep it there. Keep your guy looking good. Stunned recovery rate. This is super important. Your character will lose randomly. If this stun recovery rate isn't up high, bro. Like, if you're stunned and it's AI versus AI, the computer's just gonna lose. It's just the worst thing ever. It just kicks out. When it's AI versus us, they really do kick out. They don't want us to win even if they are stunned. But AI versus AI, got to keep the stun recovery rate on 100. Like, if someone hits you, you better pin them quickly. You better pin them quickly, you know. Rollout frequency, I hate the rollouts. Keep the stuff in the ring. Rollout duration, if you do roll out, you're out there forever. Stun gained, want a long, good match, 3-minute match, and if it's a fast-paced bang, 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 bang match, well, then we'll know for sure that when you get stunned, it's serious. Stun duration, boom, you see what's going on there, 50. The game did a good job. I didn't really want to max out the stun recovery rate and the stun duration be, you know, a little too long. So I like it here. I think they did a good job with it. The timing is like, you know, the timing's perfect. They did a good job with it. I mean, I wouldn't mess with it too much because, man, the stun is irritating. Vitality regen cooldown, crank that up a little bit, give your guys a chance. The AI difficulty damage scaling, right? You gotta just get rid of this thing, man. It makes your character so wonky. The difficulty, AI difficulty damaging scale is ridiculous. Like, I don't know what math they're using. I've been trying to figure this out, but the only one so far I've been able to control is if I just nerf it. All right, guys, and this is, of course, the drag carry difficulty here. I want it to be, like, the escape difficulty needs to be really low because, again, if the computer's going left and right, trying to throw you onto the ropes, I need your guy out of there. Like, I do not like carrying. It slows the entire pace of the match down. It can make it look really fake if you're not careful. I actually should have went to my other universe here. Hold on, let me actually go back. And this is another thing that you guys can take and run with. The duplicate universe. Gotta have 2 versions of the same universe, right? So this is my real universe. This is the one we watch, and this is the one I do a lot of my playtesting on. And so we'll go over there and mess around because it won't affect the universe as much as I need it to. This is we should probably play match that, but no, you guys got to watch the episode. If you want to watch the Ladies Triple Crown Championship, go ham. What we're going to do is get the 2 people that I actually showed. We're going to get Jakai and Young Savage. You guys saw their stats. Everything's confirmed with their paybacks and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and give him a comeback so he can try and come back. So he's going to last as long as he can, right? He might even win, you know, with those 2 abilities. You can catch a guy off guard. And again, when it comes to your stun meter and all of that stuff, it really does matter. It really, really matters. Your stun meter matters. I believe this is going to be the first time people are going to see my new arena. I created it last night, so I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you to everybody. Stay seasoned, hit the like, kill all the robots, man. We know YouTube's not ran by real people anymore. It's ran by robots. So here it is, man, the play test with all the sliders. Thank you to the homeboy who got into the chat and requested this. Thank you to the 2 people that got in the chat and requested this. Hey, we're doing something. We're doing something that the people like it, so we're going to keep on doing it. Thank you to you, the season few. Hit the like I said, hit the comment section, upload your character with the hashtag SSU, Solo Season Universe, and get in on the action. Let's go. All right, guys, this is going to be the play testing here. You guys saw how I did everything, and if you watch, I've shown how a lot of my other sliders are as well. We're just going to turn all of the prompts on so you can see their stats and see what it looks like as the match progresses. And so starting off, you can already see that Young Savage is taking a high amount of damage early because of his stats. His stats are absolutely nowhere near Jakai's. So it's starting off bad for him. Jakai getting a plus with his taunt, which of course adds on to the damage. And good block from Young Savage, but, you know, just putting up his dukes out of fear, you know, not having any offense, kind of telling the story right there. And remember, I switched the striking and grappling, so we'll see a lot more wrestling. A lot more wrestling than we will see. A lot more wrestling than we will striking. This is going to be a more wrestling-based universe here, or at least I hope so. All the tendencies for characters also come involved. If they're a striker-style character like King Dominator, then we'll still see a lot of strikes. But these two, I would expect something different. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, using the hair. Using the hair, no strength involved in that. Dodges the grapple attempt with the springboard drop. There it is, Young Savage making his comeback here. See, and that's another thing, like, we can create. Oh, beautiful. He's not strong enough. He's not strong enough. And that has to do with the strength settings in Young Savage's character. Jakai, not the biggest of big, but Young Savage, the smallest of small. So he unable to get Jakai down with that clothesline. But there he goes, his character using the ropes, being smart, and taking the advantage right now. That might be the end of this match. I love the pin. I love how he kind of so the way he pinned Young Savage shows that his character knows where the camera is. So he didn't put his butt to the camera, he put his face to the camera on that DDT, and that's a smart move. Oh man, see, here we go. The first springboard of the night. The first springboard of the night, and it's from Jakai. I really don't like all of the high-risk maneuvers. You guys know that I like some clean wrestling, but Jakai's character is that character. He is the one to take the risk. He is the one to put it all on the line for a big W. I didn't quite get that Little Mermaid to pop up good, did I? Shout out to White Mermaid Planet. Upload your call, man. So there it is, Irish whip into the ring. We see that it's definitely going to be, yup, he is this guy. Lower lumbar elbow drop. Young Savage knows to get out of it. Now, as much as this seems to be a competitive, oh, that clothesline knocked him down. Get out of here. Over the top backdrop. Back body drop from Young Savage. There it is. The first lifting maneuvers from the young man, and oh, the momentum automatically gets shut down by Jakai. Another DDT, and just really tells the tone tonight. Young Savage still getting up to his feet. That was a finisher, I believe. That was a finisher attempt. And there he goes, reversing. Yep, that was all, I believe. That may have been all finisher attempts right there. Now they're kind of resetting, looking for a moment. Chest bump? No. Jakai. Here it comes. Jakai. No, I see now. That wasn't his finisher attempt there. Let's see what happens. He's got his finisher. I might have to start incorporating this into the matches. Maybe. Hit the comments, guys, and let me know if you guys want to start seeing your guys' health, seeing your body damage. I don't know. I'm kind of having fun seeing how the algorithm's playing out. Young Savage building his finisher there. But I kind of like the idea of, oh, that was a Cody cutter. That's crazy. He got the extra momentum on that. Oh, and he kicks out. Oh, my God, he kicks out. That was resiliency. I do believe that was his resiliency he used there. Oh, chest slap. Young Savage chest slap. This is the comeback. This is the comeback. The young man having a comeback. Here we go. Jakai getting hit with a suicide dive. Beautiful, beautiful. The crowd's going crazy, giving Jakai's opponent a huge boost of momentum, even after getting hit by the finisher, right? We all thought he was finished. Kicks out of the finisher, starts his own momentum boost, changes the tides of the match. So this is good. This is good. And the fact that Jakai's character ran off the back ropes and then ran off the other ropes, just amazing. Oh, the referee! Oh my God, the referee getting involved right there. That might be the most amazing situation I've seen in quite some time. The referee getting involved there and causing a lot of grief for Young Savage. High elbow attempt, stunner. That's going to be the end of that. Classic stunner. He's lining up something. It's the big spear. Stunner to a spear from Jakai. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Cute little comeback from Young Savage. Jakai puts him down. No funny business. That was good business right there. You would think that that might have been the one, right? But no, you know, you can't make your character look weak as well. If you want squash matches, guys, the only way I've been able to do squash matches is on easy. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. If you guys want to see me set up a squash match, if you want to see me set up a 20-minute match, like a long, really, really long match, high technical wrestling, Kurt Angle, Bret Hart, let me know. Hit the comments. Hit the like. That's how we kill all the robots and get this thing boosted, because more people in the universe is better. See you guys next time on SSU.